Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do something a little simple on the eyes. I am going to be using the Naked 3 palette from Urban Decay. I've had this for a really long time. I actually have this one and then the second one. I don't use them very often. I honestly thought I would, but I don't reach for them as often. And I'm kind of sad about that because these colors are so pretty. But anyway, I'm gonna try to see what I can come up with. I also want to talk about this makeup brush set. I was on Amazon a couple days ago and I came across it. I have been looking for new brushes. I saw these and I was intrigued. Okay, so the Amazon post says Party Queen 15-piece makeup brush set, luxury rose golden, synthetic wool beauty brush tool cosmetics brush kit. That was a lot. It says unique design and color, 15 pieces, professional brush set with silky, soft, and fine bristles, and reasonably priced. Apply flawless look for you. Apply flawless look for you. Okay, so I'm looking at some of the reviews or some of the comments, and they're asking why do the brushes smell so badly, and I can see they smell like, it just smells like a box of chemicals, really. So these are the brushes. As you can tell, they are obviously still in the plastic that they came in. I mean, so these are the brushes. Like I said, there are 15 pieces. The only thing that I do not have in my hand right now is the one for the lips. Now this is how this one came. So it looks like a little pin. Pull it apart, and then here's the little applicator for the lips. I am going to be trying some of these out. I'm going to be using them as my eyeshadow brushes, so we'll see how these work. Okay, so for today's eye look, I am going to go ahead and set my eyes with the Maybelline Better Skin Concealer. Alright, so these are the 6 brushes that I believe are used for the eyeshadow application. They feel pretty soft, so we'll see how they work out. But these are the brushes that were provided for the eyeshadow. So I will be going in with, I guess, this fluffy one right here. This is called a small tapered blending. So I'll be using this one. I'll be picking up the color Strange, and then I will be setting my eyelids. Now I'll be going in with that same brush, and I will be picking up the color Limit. It is this one right here, and I'll just be going in the crease of my eyes. I'm going to go in with a little bit more of Limit and just add a little bit more. It seems like I have to work just a little bit harder to get the color that I want. Okay, so I will be going in with this short shader brush, and I will be picking up the color Nooner. It's this one right here. It's a little bit more of a dark purple, and I'll just deepen up the crease. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up a different brush. I won't be using this one for that color. Okay, so instead of using the short shader brush, go ahead and just pick up this brush that I've used before, and I'll be picking up some more of that shade Nooner and just adding this into the crease. So next I'll be going in with the shade Burnout. It's this third one right here, and with this one I am going to go ahead and pick up the short shader brush, and this I will be placing on my eyelid. Everything fell off. Instead, I'm going to go in with this Trace Stick. It's a mini highlight stick. When I was subscribed to Ipsy, this came in it, and I really don't use it too much, but I want to go ahead and try it for the eyelid. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and go back in with the small tapered brush and pick up some more of that shade Nooner. Try to deepen this color up just a little bit more. Ooh, look at all that fall out. I don't know if you can see, it's all right here. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and go in with this blending brush, and I'm going to pick up some more of that shade Limit and just kind of go over that a little bit more. Okay, I think that's about it for the eyes before I get carried away. Okay, so now my face is moisturized. I'm not going to put on a setting spray, but I am going to go ahead and use this Benefit Professional primer. And for today's foundation, I will be going in with the Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse, and this is in the shade Classic Ivory Light 2. And normally I go ahead and just use my brush, but instead I'll be using my beauty blender. I've never used my beauty blender with this foundation, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, so I typically use the e.l.f. brush. This is the one that I use for everything. Let me go ahead and try this and see if maybe the coverage is a little bit better. Oh yeah. It seems to not shear out as much. So now, of course, I will be going in with the Maybelline concealer. Okay, and today I am going to go ahead and do just a little bit of contour. This is with the NYX Wonder Stick, and this is in the shade Medium 10. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Now for the contour, I usually like to go in with this brush. This is a Real Techniques stippling brush. I prefer this over the Beauty Blender. Now we'll go in with the Beauty Blender and try to blend everything out as much as I can. Okay, now to set the face, I will be going in with the e.l.f. High Definition Powder, and this is it just says sheer. I won't be baking, I will just be setting the concealer. I'll be using the powder blush brush that came in this set, and I will go ahead and add just a little bit of that under the eyes. So for bronzer, I will be using the Anastasia Contour Kit, and I will be using this large powder brush. I'll be going in with the second shade right here in the middle. Pretty good sized brush, so we'll see how this works. Ooh. Ooh, that gave off a lot more than I was expecting. Okay, next I'll be using the Milani Powder Blush. This is in the shade Romantic Rose, and I'll be using the same brush that I used to set my face with. This is just called Powder Blush. It's not picking up a ton of product. We'll see. This brush wasn't giving me enough color payout, so I'll be going in with my Real Techniques one. Kind of blend everything, I'll be using this dual fiber powder blush brush. So we'll see how this works. This doesn't feel that bad. Feels like the stippling brush that I typically use, the Sonia Kashuk one. For the eyebrows, I will be going in with this NYX Brow Mascara. This is in the color Chocolate, and I'll just be filling them in. Okay, so I'm not going to add liquid liner. I will use this Marc Jacobs eyeliner. This is a mini size, so I will just go ahead and line my lash line and my waterline. Next, I will go ahead and curl my lashes and add mascara. Now for the lips, I am gonna go ahead and line my lips with this Wet n Wild gel lip liner, and this is in the shade Gone Burgundy. And then to kind of mix everything together, I will be using this NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Apple Strudel. Okay, and for highlight, I will be going in with the Carly Bible palette. This is the one that she collabed with BH Cosmetics. This is the first one that she did. And I will be using, I'm actually going to go ahead and mix these two shades right here for my highlight. And I will be going in with my damp beauty blender. And I'll just, like I said, mix those. Oh shit. Okay. Well, let me just go ahead and pick up this one instead for this side. Because that is too dark. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed it. I wanted to keep it simple. I like the little bit of purple that I have on the eyes, and then, you know, the pinkish lip. I like the way that it came out. Anyway, I hope to see you in my next video, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe.